at 12:30, we told you Virginia's former governor is in court testifying in his own criminal corruption trial. Bob and Maureen McDonnell are accused of using their political position to help a wealthy businessman sell his products. Andy Fox joins us from Richmond with a full report from this morning.
Bob McDonnell on the stand was very quiet, very reserved, and it was obviously very painful for him to talk about his what turns out to be failing marriage with Maureen McDonnell. And it all goes back to the early 90s when he was first elected to the House of Delegates. It began then that they were drifting apart, that he was spending more time in politics than spending time with her. And when they finally got to the governor's mansion, her staff, her office, the First Lady's office, was falling apart because she was not able to manage it properly. At one point, he wrote and said to us here in the court in 2011, Bob McDonnell said this: "I could hear her yelling at the staff on the phone. I told her, you can't treat our staff like that. You have to love them. You can't do that." We were with Governor McDonnell when he showed up at court today. What will pain you today about what you have to say about your marriage?
Well, I can't talk about it. If y'all can come in and hear my testimony. I'd rather be fishing.
The most emotional story that we heard on the stand today, after Maureen McDonnell's father died, she inherited $25,000. She was very sad about her father dying, but she wanted to invest that $25,000 in stocks. But the McDonnells at this time were already heavily in debt. And Bob McDonnell said, no, we need to put that money towards paying off the debt. He then describes Maureen McDonnell going into the other room, grabbing the $25,000 check, coming back and throwing it at Bob McDonnell, saying, here, and she's crying, here, go ahead, pay off the bills. Bob McDonnell had to admit at that point he had made a mistake, that that's not what they should have done with the $25,000, but it continued leading to the disintegration of their marriage. At one point in the years 2011 and 2012, he said he was away from Richmond and the governor's mansion and Maureen McDonnell for 470 days. And that's what led to the disintegration of their marriage. In Richmond, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.